Hey y'all, it's Sam. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Okay. So I did do videos today, and I did do videos yesterday, but, I realized yesterday the video I did, like, cut off, like, right here. You couldn't see here up most of the time, and if you did, you couldn't see past here, so, I just deleted them. And then today, I did other videos on the camera, but, it was shaking really bad because it was on top of the kennels, and my floor in my living room is very, I guess the nicest way to put it is flimsy. Part of the flooring under the carpet is completely fallen out, and they keep running over it, which shakes the whole living room. If you can't tell, I don't feel good. I felt better during the original video, but I'm redoing the video. I actually have another video uploading, but it won't be till after this video, of Cinder playing outside today. At the end you do hear me cuss, and it's because I thought my fiance's dad was coming up the road and he doesn't know about her yet, so I grabbed her and ran her inside, and it was just someone doing construction up the road. It sounded like he was hauling the trailer in from a siding job. Anyway, I'm not recording on my camera, I'm recording on my laptop. That's why, if you look, everything's very delayed. My mouth and the words that are coming sound probably aren't connecting, and that's totally okay. No ma'am, probably is delayed. If you can't tell from the video, I'm sitting at a desk. Just my shirt so y'all don't get to look down my shirt. This desk has been moved into the bedroom. It was in the living room right there. I'll actually do a quick walk through my house. I have a tendency to move shit. But the original video was done before everything was moved, which I think that might be why I'm not feeling good at all. Like, usually I can rearrange my bedroom or something else. That was Facebook. And use like 2 spoons. All I did was have my fiance move my desk from there to here, and then him move the couch between the kennels, and we separated the kennels, which is like a kennel and a dog bed, and we just yanked it across the floor. And then he moved a small side table into another corner, and my lightweight rocky swivel chair with ottoman across. Anyway, so he did all the heavy shit, and most of it actually. And I feel like I've ran a marathon. You stop it. I mentioned I'm no longer doing in my other videos on my phone. This is a new phone, if y'all didn't notice. It's the S7 Edge, because my Note 5 crashed during the Samsung, oh my hair's pretty, Samsung update, and ended up frying my hard drive on my phone, and it was completely and utterly unfixable. And everyone, David's like, you shouldn't get insurance on your phone. But because I had insurance on my phone, they gave me this phone absolutely free to replace it. I just had to turn in the other one, which the other one, it was being leased from Sprint. So in the end, I still do have to pay for the purchase charge, which is like $165. I'm pulling off my case because there's a crack on the screen, and there wasn't a crack on the screen before, and it looks like it's in the case. This is an OtterBox Defender, mind you. I can, if I haven't told y'all yet, I can destroy these things like they're candy. Like, I can flick them and they die. That is why I don't buy phones without phone cases, because David was like, oh, you don't need a phone case, and the day before this one came in, I looked at the back, and there's a crack there, you can't see it, there's a crack there, there's another crack on this side that kind of goes up, like this one goes like that, and then this one goes like that again, and this one just kind of goes like slightly up. But I don't have my phone in phone cases just because, outside of phone cases, because I can destroy them. Like I said, this is an OtterBox Defender, and I don't know if you can see, yeah, you really can't, but there's like a crack right here in it, and there's a crack right here, and there's a crack right here, and there's a crack right here. So, I mean, it's hard to find Defenders alone for S7 Edges. I literally just bought this a week ago, because I got the Note 5, and then I got a replacement case for it. But then I switched out the Note 5 the day after I bought the new case for it because I destroyed this one. Or the other one. Not destroyed it, but it was bad enough that it wasn't working functionally. And then the next day I changed phones because of a hardware crash. And, they're anyway, so when this one came in, or the other Note 5 replacement case came in by OtterBox, I was like, well, I just spent money on OtterBox I'm not going to use. I do have it for sale. It's 50% off because what I paid for the original case, because it is brand new and I do want to get my money's worth back. But if you buy it, I'll throw in another Note 5 case free. If you check out Facebook, it's on Facebook. Anyway, not telling y'all to buy from me, but when it came in, I used its serial number to get this phone case because I'm sick and tired and absolutely annoyed with dropping $60 on an OtterBox, and I'm known to destroy them like I said, like they're candy. So I used that one, and then this one's probably gonna have to be used to get another fucking case. I am very rough with my electric devices, except for my laptop, because this is like the 6th laptop I've personally bought, and then my grandpa bought me 3, which none of my laptops were destroyed by me. My first 3, the ones my grandpa bought, were destroyed by my ex's twin brother and his mother. They're fucking assholes. Anyway, and then I kept them because like they weren't like destroyed. Like the screen was cracked, which I could replace that, or part of the keyboard was messed up, which I've worked on computers before, so I could fix them, and I kept them to fix them, and then I went out and bought me another computer, and half the time I buy computers, it's not because they're not it's not because I want to buy a new one because something's like completely beyond repair. I buy new ones because I don't have the time to fix another one. And the warranty's usually out, but I bought several others, and then, so, the last 5 I bought, because like I said, I bought 6, well, 4 of the last 5, the first 4 of the last 5 I bought, this is the 5th one I bought, so this is number 6 total that I've personally bought, but the first 4 of the last 5 I bought were still working. I just lost the chargers to them, and, they have these weird-ass chargers, so I could, like, you had to buy a whole new laptop to get the charger, and I don't remember what kind it was, God. Anyway, so I ended up buying new laptops every time, instead of just getting an adapter that can, interchangeable laptop port heads. I just didn't feel like doing it, so, yeah, and then when I moved, the one who got Diablo and Silo and all that, her boyfriend, fiance person, I think it was her boyfriend, he took the 3 my grandpa gave me and the first 5, this is number 6 again, and they were going to give them back to me when I got in my new place, and he actually kept them all and sold them on somewhere, and I ended up actually getting charges against him for animal cruelty, because like I said, he killed Silo's brother and sister, killed his mother when we took Silo, killed my fish, and almost killed Diablo. Diablo was starved, completely dehydrated, had several broken ribs, fractured leg, dislocated leg. He was just fucked up. So, yeah, he has animal cruelty charges against him now. Anyway, when his girlfriend found out about the cruelty, she kidnapped Diablo, and then we went back and kidnapped my cat back. 2 of my cats back, and then took 2 of his for killing 2 of mine, and then we found out. About a week later, he killed the mom, because he found out we stole my only surviving kitten back, and it was the one he actually wanted to keep, so, yeah. Anyway, that was depressing, I'm sorry. I look like I'm tired, because I think that's why I'm not feeling good. It's because I am. I didn't go to bed till probably 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, and David woke me up at 7:30, 8 o'clock, And so I'm running on very little sleep to begin with. And then I had a test in college algebra today, and I totally left my book for another class at home today. So I've just been having a very bad day, if y'all can't tell. I do have good news. Yesterday's video, which, like I said, is deleted, I had stated that Magic Springs hadn't called me yet, and they were supposed to call me today by the latest. And then I had a job interview for another location yesterday, and then another interview for it today. I have good news on both of those. Magic Springs called me back, and I start training tomorrow, 4 to 7 in the afternoon, as well as Thursday and Friday, 4 to 7, and then I start orientation training for my job that I actually did get hired for yesterday, but they told me I had another interview today, which wasn't really an interview. It was, do you have any questions about the job? Okay, well, they didn't tell you, but you're hired, you know? Just the store manager basically talking with me. And he just, do you have any questions? I said, not really. And he checked my scores on the personality test and talked about me with what she talked to me about. He's, again, do you have any questions? I said, only one. Did she tell you about? And he's like, your service dog? And I said, yeah. And then he was like, okay, yeah, you know, we really don't care. If you need him, call someone to bring him. You can have a break. We don't care, you know. We'd rather our workers be happy and healthy and have what they need, and then be concerned with them doing something. You know, you're part of our Harps family now, so, you know, your health matters to us. So that was really nice of them. So that training starts at 10:30 tomorrow, so I've got a busy day tomorrow, and I'm so glad I dropped anatomy and physiology, which was also mentioned in yesterday's video. I dropped that class because even with an act of God, I would not have passed it at all. Might have passed it with a low C, but that's not cutting it, so we just withdrew from it, which is good because that class usually starts at 11, and with the orientation happening at 10:30, I would have had to miss that class anyway, which would have dropped me from it for too many absences. So, yeah, because I mean, she hasn't counted all the absences I've had, because if I'm sick or if I'm in the hospital or something, I'll email her, David, if he doesn't bring my laptop with when I get home, I'll email her, say I was admitted to the ER from this time to this time, or if I'm sick and I'm not going to class because I'm sick, I physically cannot get out of bed, which does happen quite a lot, is I physically cannot leave my own bed, which is why Cinder's going to be great for mobility, because when I have to go to the bathroom, I have to go to the bathroom, and I can't wait for 30 minutes for David to come over and finish his round of video games and then come over and take me to the bathroom, which is what I'm going to have to do until we get permission from the vet that her bones can at least help with light mobility, which getting me out of the bed is technically not light mobility, so we have to wait till her growth plates are fully closed for the heavy mobility. But that's why we have her, is because like I said, I can't get out of bed sometimes, and I just need help walking to the bathroom, you know, someone to lean on to get to the bathroom. Because, I mean, if I have to get out of bed, I'm going to roll off the bed, smash my face on the dressers, and then, like, crawl, like, army crawl to the fucking bathroom, and then I won't be able to get on the toilet or anything. It's just, I mean, I could get on the toilet, but it's, like, hooking your hands partially on the toilet, and, I mean, my toilet's clean. I keep it, like, really clean. Most people only clean their toilets, like, twice a week, once a week, twice a week, once every other week. I clean my toilet every day to every other day. If I cannot do it every other day, I usually have a friend or David do it, just because it's, like I said, I can't get out of bed sometimes on my own, and if I have to, I'm gonna stick my hand on the toilet, and it's really fucking nasty. So, so Cinder's gonna hopefully help with that. She's actually pushing a little bit past Diablo's height now, and she's only 13 weeks. In 2 days, she'll be 14 weeks, and then 2 weeks from Thursday, we can take her and get her rabies. When we take her to get her rabies, we're gonna go back across town and possibly go to Atwood's and get her third shot. I mean, it's been about 6 weeks since she's had her second shot, so she probably doesn't need it, because she's supposed to do it 2, 2, 2, or 3, 3, 3 apart, so I'm probably not going to give it to her. But I do need to go to Atwood's and get a round of cat shots and a round of adult dog shots. Because Diablo's required to have his yearly, and so is Silo. I'm gonna go get Cinder chipped when I start working or start getting paid, which by then I'll have money to go get her shot and go to the pound and get her microchipped and then get Diablo stuff. So the day I go get her shots, we're gonna run to Atwood's and get the cat shots and Diablo shots. I'll get a photocopy from the vet of his current shot record, medical record. I get one every year, and I photocopy it several times because he has a medical passport that rides in the car. He has a medical passport within the house, and then he has a vet file within the house, which is kept locked up. And then the medical passport in the house, we actually have it in like a portfolio kind of. I'm getting a fireproof box, and his information, including my doctor's prescription for him, goes within that box. The one I'm looking at is kind of expensive because it has 3 security measures on it: a fingerprint, a pin, and a key. And I'm looking at like $1,000 for it, but it's worth it because I've been broken into before, and I have a habit of leaving my keys. Like, my keys are... Fuck. Where are my keys? I have a habit of putting my keys places, and I never remember where the fuck they are. Which is something we're going to teach Cinder, because, I mean, Diablo's done being trained. We don't really want to train him anymore, especially with him going to be almost fully retired. Not fully, but mostly retired when Cinder start working. The only time he'll be really working is if I'm having a really great balance day and, you know, mobility day, but I'm feeling weak cardiacally or asthmatically, or if I'm having a bad day overall with everything, or if Cinder's in heat before we get her spayed, which, like I said, again, we're not getting her spayed till her growth plates close. My hair's actually pretty like this. I might leave it down. I don't leave my hair down normally because I get too damn hot, as I talked about in today's video before I delete it. So my hair is usually put up. But yeah, I found out why, like, yesterday I mentioned, again, in the video that I deleted, how, like, I'm not bashing these people. I'm actually kind of, like, praising them, but sometimes I have problems with words, and it sounds like I'm saying something I'm not. Like I told my friend, she cries a lot, and she's very dramatic and emotionally unstable, but it came out like that. But what I meant was she cries a lot because she's so emotional, and she took it as emotionally unstable. But what I meant by it is she's very caring, and things that would normally pass under someone be like, oh, you know, psh, they'll be fine, you know, they're not in trouble. Like, if you look at a dog wrong, she's like, oh my god, that's not right, you know. And someone else will be like, it's a dog, you know. I fucking looked at my dog. And she's like, no, you looked at it like you hated it, and yada. It's like, so she's a very caring, very passionate person, and so she took it the wrong way. So like I said, I say some shit, and I mean it one way, but sometimes it comes out wrong, even though I'm writing a book. So yeah, I'll actually post the link in the description. I've never thought about that. It is on a website, though, that if you want to read past, I think it's the 2nd or 3rd chapter in the series, so technically chapter 1 or chapter 2, because there's a prologue, you do have to make an account. I'm not saying you go out and read it and make an account to read it, because I actually, I should probably get back on topic. I'll go back to that in a minute. I found out the reason why my videos are a lot less videos and longer than most people's, because, like, the Fries, you know, the Fry Life, and then Jackie Blake, the one helper dog Harlow, their videos are like da-da-da-da-da 2 minutes, da-da-da-da-da 2 minutes, da-da-da-da-da 2 minutes, for like a total of 15 to 20 minutes tops. Some even go up to 35, but then mine, I'm sitting here right now at 19 minutes and 27 seconds, is because I'm not saying they don't have it. I don't know if they do or they don't. It's their medical history. It's none of my business, really. I do like watching them, though. I like how Jackie's an advocate for disabilities, and I just love watching how hilarious Miss Fry is. She's just awesome. Anyway, I think my reason is because me and David, we have communication problems, and I'm not saying it's his fault, but it's not my fault. He was just raised where his mom's always screaming at his dad and yelling at his dad to shut up, shut up. And if she gets mad, she yells at him to shut up, shut up. So he didn't really have, you know, wasn't allowed to speak a lot. I mean, he could, but to women, he was always, like, yelled at. You know, like, you know, shut up, you're not allowed to talk. So I guess that's where he comes in from, is why when I talk, he, like, gets mad at me and he'll yell at me if I'm, like, yelling at him. But the only time I really ever yell at him is when he's not listening, which I think he picked that up, again, you know, from his mom constantly yelling at him. I mean, it wasn't like he was hurt or anything as a child. Every child gets spanked. I'm pretty sure he was. I don't really care to delve into that. But, she's very vocal about her being not treated well. She was treated better than me growing up, and she thinks she's a poor abused puppy who everybody hates her, which everybody now hates her because she's such a fucking bitch. Anyway, off that topic, I'll get back on that later, possibly, I don't know. My videos are longer, I think, because, like I said, me and David don't have good communication. I try to communicate with him, but he doesn't listen. And these videos, even though nobody probably watches them, it makes me feel like somebody's out there and somebody's listening, and I have a way to vent without being, like, scorned. I mean, some people, if they do watch these videos, might scorn me in the comments, and it might hurt, but, I mean, technically, y'all are strangers. You know, y'all probably don't give a shit about me, and if I knew you, I mean, I'm the kind of person, I'd probably give a shit about you. Fuck, I'd jump in front of my ex's twin brother, even though he shot me before, to stop a bullet from hitting him. That's just who I am. I'd give my life really for anyone else. That's actually why the military wouldn't take me before all these illnesses happened, was because I have too much of a protection drive, that I was a risk to myself and others. So, like, yeah. Anyway, because when I was in high school and they make you take that weird military test to see what branch you'd go in, and if you want to, you know, enroll in, like, Coast Guard or some shit, you know, what would be your best suit, and they're like, everyone wanted me for the K9 unit MPs, and so I took another test, a personality test, and then they said, well, we can't have you because you're so protective of people who you don't even know, you'd be a risk to us. Anyway, I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about now. I mean, okay, yeah, now I do. So, like I said, like, I feel like I have someone to talk to here, and that y'all are listening, and like I said, y'all probably don't give a shit, but I care about you, even if I don't know who the hell you are, you know. I see people who I've never met. I have people who I've personally never seen before in my life. I don't know if it's just my personality, my nature, or just my reputation, I guess. Which I don't really have much of a reputation. I'll get that in the later, too. But I've had people come up to me who I have never seen a day before in my life at the college. Hey, are you Sam? Yeah, I think I'm pregnant. What do I do? Take a pregnancy test? Like, hello? You know? And then I've had other people come up to me. I need boyfriend talk help. Me and my boyfriend aren't getting along. Why do you want to talk for me? Because I hear you're very knowledgeable. I said, I like Google. Google's my best friend. Which, a lot of people tell me I'm a woman, I shouldn't know how to fix cars. I'm a woman, I shouldn't know how to fix computers. Because I have boobs and a vagina, which is what I was born with. I'm not allowed to know how to do repairs. I'm not allowed to do construction. I'm not allowed to fix cars. I'm not allowed to do this. I'm not allowed to do that. Because it's man's jobs. And I've been turned out at a store where I was actually fixing my ex's car because his brake lights went out. And I was like, well, you know, it might be your brake lights. Or it could be your fuse box. And he's like, no, there's no fuse box on the car. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a fuse box on the car. 99% of cars, actually 100% as far as I know, have a fuse box. Either under the hood or under the driver's side dashboard towards the door. It's usually where they are. If it's in your car, it's going to be on the driver's side, either close to the window, close to the hood, or up underneath the side. Anyway, not talking about auto mechanics. Yes, technically we are. I went to AutoZone And I was like, well, we don't know specifically what it is, so we're gonna buy brake lights and a fuse changer. Which the fuse changers are really simple. You just match the color with the color and you put it in. And if you put the wrong color in, it can short the circuit. Which is actually what happened, because we switched out the brake lights and he was hitting the brakes and they still weren't going on. So I was like, okay, so it's not the brake lights, we'll check the fuse. Now every car is different, so for this I did have to check the owner's manual, and his was under the dash, driver's side by the door, where I said it would be. And I had trouble finding it, but that was only because someone put the wrong color in, which is why the fuse shorted out and stopped the brakes from working anyway. So he did have to take it to a mechanic, because I was like, well, it says this color, this color, this color, and then it's supposed to be this color, which is red, yellow, and green. It was supposed to be yellow, and there was a red one in its spot, and it was red, 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 yellow, green. And the third red before that fourth red was supposed to be green. So it completely threw me. And things like that will throw me. But I think that's the ADHD in me too. But, I guess that, like, I feel like when I talk to whoever's watching this, I don't know who it is. I know today I did find out I have 4 subscribers. I don't know who they are. I will go in and check it later. Shout out to all y'all. 46 more, and I'll do a giveaway for my paracord from my selling Diablo's Den on Facebook, which the link is in the description to that website. But I think that's why my videos are a lot longer, and it's usually just 1 video or 2. I know my original videos were very short and sweet, but those were hard for me to do because I felt like I was playing a face I wasn't really was, because I'm a talker. Like, that was a test on my question on my personality test yesterday, is will people say, like, will your previous bosses, teachers, and friends say you talk a lot? And I said, yeah. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. Yes, I talk a lot. I think that's also part of my ADHD, but I do know for a fact that it's not just my ADHD. It's because, kind of like David growing up, I wasn't heard, which is why I also talk very loudly, and why I interrupt constantly. Because growing up, I already have memory problems, but growing up, I was always told, shut up and wait your turn. And then when my turn is around, like, well, what did you want? And I'm like, I totally don't fucking remember because you wouldn't let me talk. And then when I did talk, everyone completely ignored me and talked over me. So that's why I interrupt people. It's why I talk over people. It's where I was fucked up growing up. So yeah, I'll actually probably do a video later on my background history as a child, and probably another with all my current medical diagnoses, as they're still trying to diagnose me with a couple other things, such as POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, I think it's called, the full name. And then they mentioned EDS at one point, about a year ago, but they've never run tests for EDS, and they've never really talked about it since, so I don't think they're considering EDS anymore. I know they're talking about hypoglycemia. I am diagnosed with hyperglycemia. But anyway, like I said, I'll have a video with all my diagnoses and everything, and how they affect, I might have how they affect my day-to-day living skills. I don't know yet, and then I'll probably get some videos training Cinder, but the thing I've noticed about her is she does really good training until someone pulls out a camera to film her, and then it's like her training has blown out the window. Like, if she even slightly sees them, even playing on their phone, she thinks they're filming her, and she stops listening. So I'm hoping she doesn't do that in public, which, another topic on Cinder. Come here, Cinder. I've said she used to pee-pee when she got excited. Look how big she is. She's a biggie girl. I'm a biggie girl. Anyway, she used to get pee-pee when she was excited, and she saw Cinder, or Stinky Bell, which her full name is Tinkerbell. We call her Stink. Today, and she was so excited, and I was like, oh my god, she looks like she's about to piss, you know, her little happy sprinkle. And she didn't. I was so proud of her. And then we went over to David's mom's house, or his house, and she loves to say hi to people, and so we took her, and I was like, okay, she's gonna sprinkle when she sees Kathy. She didn't sprinkle. I am so proud of this baby girl. She is doing so good, and I know a lot of people say if a dog starts getting excitement or fear sprinkling, you're never gonna break it from them, and I've always had that problem. So I'm really glad that she worked herself out of it. Like, I didn't do anything to stop it. Only thing I guess the only thing I did was not allow her to over there and see other dogs, really. But she's doing really good. Yeah, she's standing up on me. You can't tell she's German Shepherd. Anyway. I think Diablo's jealous that she has a tail and he doesn't. We make fun of him. He has a finger. He doesn't have a tail. And he gets so mad at us. Or he used to. I don't know if he still does because we haven't teased him about it in a while. You wanna go down, baby girl? Anyway, but yeah, I don't know how much longer this video is going to be. I might go on a little rant. I might not. Because like I said, I might not always talk about my chronic illnesses or my service dogs. But I may just have a video that day or a couple videos of me ranting because I need to vent, and my insurance will cover psychological therapy and such, but the only place here in town that takes it will no longer see me because they were forcing me onto medicine and saying, if you don't take this, we're going to lock you up. You have to take this or we're going to lock you up. And I kept telling them that medicine is not working. You need to stop that medicine. It doesn't work. And, you know, usually with minors, they'd be like, okay, well, you still have to take it. I was 18, 19 years old, and they're saying, you still have to take it. We don't give a fuck what you say, because you don't know your body like we do, because we're doctors, and you're just some stupid, ignorant, young adult teenage person who doesn't know shit. Which pisses me off about a lot of doctors who do accept my insurance, which there's two dentists here in town who accept my insurance. There's 4 eye doctors, one location of psychiatrists, and 1 PCP as far as Conway, which is 2.5 hours north, and Hope, which is 4.5 hours south of me. He's the only one in that far of a distance who accepts my insurance, so I'm kind of forced to use him, and I'm kind of forced to use my psychiatric service if I use them. But anyway, why I can't go back to them is because, I mean, I can, but my insurance won't cover it. Because when they started forcing me on the meds, they were like, okay, we'll have an appointment in 2 weeks. So we'd make an appointment date, and I wouldn't show up. They'd call and say, okay, well, we'll make another appointment. Make an appointment, and I wouldn't show up. And if you miss like 3 appointments, they cancel you as a client, which meant they canceled my meds. And I wasn't required to take them. I mean, I wasn't taking them to begin with. I mean, I took them, and when they didn't work, and they kept saying, well, you have to take them. You have to be prescribed them. I mean, they're not going to, like, supervise me at my own home. So I don't go to a psychiatrist anymore, which is why I need someone, even if it's a computer, even if it's a video that doesn't even go up, which this one is, I need someone to talk to. Whether y'all listen or not is completely up to y'all. I'm not going to sit here and force y'all to listen. Obviously, I can't anyway. I mean, I'm not going to. That's not who I am. I do have one friend who will not bash me or say, well, maybe it's your fault. Or, I mean, I have friends, and I mean, a lot of people say, well, friends aren't friends if they bash you or tell you this. I have a friend, my best friend. She's brutally fucking honest. We get into these all-out, like, we've gotten close to fist fights a couple times. And she has hit me once. I didn't hit her back because she has this nervous problem where you hit her, like, if you poke her, it feels like she's been punched. I think she's gotten better, but I don't want to get physical with her because I don't want to hurt her, because I know I've grabbed her, like, just lightly grabbed her arm, and she's gotten bruises from it. Just like you'd grab your boyfriend's hand or you'd grab your friend's wrist. I've grabbed her arm like that and left bruises, barely touching her. So, I mean, I know she doesn't complain a lot. I flick her and it hurts her and she cries from it. I mean, she's not a crybaby. I'm not saying she's a crybaby, but she just feels things so much more severely than we do. My external pain tolerance is extremely high, and my internal pain tolerance is so low, which is completely ridiculous. Usually if you have high pain tolerance, it's completely without, or low pain tolerance, it's completely without. Like I said, my ex's brother shot me. I didn't even notice till I was 3.5 miles up the road, and my white shirt was stained with blood. That's the only time I knew, because I thought he just shot me and it rebounded, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm really mad, I'm gonna punch this dude in the face, so I left. And at the time, he was my boyfriend, came over. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, your whole shirt is soaked in blood. And I looked down, I was like, I guess not, you know? And he shot a CO2-powered metal BB into my stomach. Right there. I pulled up my shirt, you probably can't see it. Anyway, I mean, my external pain tolerance is so high. You know, most people, if they see it, then they feel it. I can see it and still not feel it, you know? But I get the worst, like, y'all get a regular headache. Now intensify that to a migraine. Now intensify that migraine times 10. And that's just a mild headache for me. And then I also have, like, endometriosis. So a regular period is a nightmare for me. But the weird thing about my endometriosis, which the gynecologist doesn't really know. Ooh, that's cool. The gynecologist doesn't really know why my body does it. I have the ovarian cysts, and I have all of the symptoms and signs of endometriosis, and they've done all of the ultrasounds and said you have endometriosis. Some months I'm completely fine, and it will not affect me for a couple of years. And then the next thing you know, I'm suddenly on the floor crying and bawling my eyes out, asking someone to do a vasectomy because I can't deal with the pain. I mean, I've got hydros prescribed for my minor headaches. Anything more than my minor headaches, they have to put me in the ER for. Endometriosis, I'm usually good. I have hydros for cramps for my period. I have, like, one of the main pills I do take is hydros, just because of my internal pains. I've had, which surprisingly, you'd think the mouth is internal, but it's technically classified as external, which is why I think I have a high pain tolerance in my mouth. The only thing that's sensitive in my mouth is my gums and my teeth. I actually have to use a baby toothbrush, which is weird because my best friend, the one with low pain tolerance, she has to use one too, but she can't open her mouth wider than this. She has a tiny mouth, and that's why she uses a baby toothbrush. I use a baby toothbrush because I have extremely sensitive teeth that even a extra soft toothbrush causes me so much pain on my gums and teeth. It's insufferable. I go through a shit of ordeal. But I can have oral surgery. I've had oral surgery to remove wisdom teeth, and everyone, they're like, well, they prescribed me hydros for that, and I'm sitting there like, hydros? I don't need hydros. I don't even need Tylenol. I don't need ibuprofen. I don't even need anything. Just, like, give me the fucking peas, and I'm supposed to be eating, like, applesauce and mushed stuff, cold stuff, and I'm sitting here eating piping hot deep-fried chicken. You know, it doesn't bother me. Some things do, some things don't. Piercing my ears is another thing. I did that myself twice. I only have one ear piercing. The first time I did it was with a safety pin, and then I let him close up because this one got infected. And then the second time I did it, I took two. I was a bad kid. I took 2 earrings, and I actually did my own ears again with the actual earring. So, yeah, that kind of mildly hurt, but, you probably will not see me much or often with earrings, because most metals I can't touch. I mean, I can touch them, obviously, but I can't touch them and have them consistently touching me for long periods of time. The only metal I can have is, silver and gold. I mean, even hypoallergenic gives me severe rashes and infections in my ears. I break out in hives around my neck. It's just, like, ridiculous. Like, unless it's 100% silver, 100% gold, I can't use it. Or, I mean, it can be any other metal, but covered completely in silver and gold, and I can wear it. But if it's just, like, stainless steel or just hypoallergenic or any other material, I get, I look like I've been attacked by genital herpes on the neck, or in the ears, or on the wrist, or on my finger, depending where the jewelry is. Like, it looks nasty. It looks like, it has a genital herpes, which, let me tell you, I've seen some pictures in my medical classes, and that is not pretty at all. I finally found out what a blue waffle is. Yeah. Hope no kids is watching this. Don't look it up if you don't know. You will be disturbed. So, warning you now, do not look up blue waffles. I looked it up at my nephew's 1-year-old birthday party. Anyway, like I said, I didn't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to be longer still. I haven't had anyone to rant to in forever. I've been getting very little sleep. The reason I got so little sleep last night is totally of my own fault. Not because of the dogs, for once. I have this book. It's due 3 days from now, and I actually finished it last night and returned it, so I got, like, 4 more books. I got The Cursed Child, Part 1 and 2, Harry Potter, and I'm rereading the Linger series, and then I got, I think that was it book-wise, and then David bought me 3 new books from Dollar Tree for a total cost of what would have been $50+ at $28, $26, and $18. And he got them each for $1, so woot woot. Sorry, I was looking at the books and I can't see, my glasses aren't on. So yeah, there's that, and then, that's why I'm not really functioning. I'm also very hungry, which, oh my god, David's mom had a cow when I brought a bucket over. She's like, what's that? I said, that's my snack bucket. She's like, and how much have you eaten? At the time, I had 1 thing out of it. I've now had 4 things from it. This is my snack bucket. It is a Christmas popcorn tin. Full. Stuffed full. It is my snack bucket. And it is amazing. I kid you not. Which, I have a snack bucket because sometimes, I'm pretty sure where they get the hypoglycemia is because if my sugar gets too low, I get, like, I feel like I haven't slept in forever. I get really dizzy, and I've been known to pass out. I've passed out on the job, on other jobs before, so it's very common, which is why I have the snack bucket. I can't always afford food, which is probably need to eat. I haven't eaten really all day. I'm sleepy. I might, keyword might, do, a game. Probably gonna do a game tonight. Not long. It'll go on my other channel, link in the description, of Minecraft. I have TF2, I have Magic Duels, and I have a couple other games. Minimize this, exit that. Sorry, I'm on my computer. I have Magic Duels and TF2, Team Fortress 2. I have Minecraft. I'm getting Subnautica. I'm getting, what the fuck is the name of the other one? I should check my phone because it's easier to open than my computer. Oh, it opened really fast on my computer. That's what happens when I turn on my phone. I get harassed. Let me see. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting Subnautica. I'm getting, my camera's still on. Okay, good. I put it down. I know I'm getting Subnautica for sure. I'm getting Slime Rancher, and what was the other one? Ark Survival. So, those are the games I'm getting on, Steam. Hopefully, after my bills are caught up and I have rent paid, I'm putting most of my earnings from work up. Sorry, I was pulling the camera thing back out. But I actually might save up a few $100s and get me a PlayStation. I do have a PlayStation account, and I do have an Xbox account. I've actually got to fix my PS account because, I have a PlayStation account. It's in the description, and, but it says my EA Games account has been discontinued, which is the makers of PS, if I understand correctly. So I can log into the PlayStation, but any games I play, my data's not saved because my EA account has been canceled, which means I have to make a complete new PS account because EA says there was never an account under that email, which is what the PS account is under. So I really don't understand what the hell is going on with that, but that's what's happening. My eyes aren't hitting directly to the screen, they're off to the side, because the side they're looking at is the side where the camera's at. So don't freak out. I've used to have Slime Rancher. I don't have it anymore because my Steam, I had it connected to my old phone, and that old phone got canceled, and I never remembered to switch it to this new phone number. And I no longer have access to that old phone number, and it kept telling me, there's no email under this, or there was an account under that email. We'll send you an email in 2 to 3 business days to recover your account. And they never did. And you'd think a multi-billion-dollar company would have an 800 number, but they don't. And then their online reps who are supposed to email you, they don't fucking do their job. So I lost about $150 in games to that account. So with this new Steam account, all I have are a couple of the free games, you know, Magic Duels and TF2. But I will be getting those other games. I do have it connected to my current phone number. I have a backup phone number on it, which was very fucking complicated to do, but I was actually somehow able to hack the system and do it. I found out you can only technically attach one, but I have 2 other phone numbers attached, plus my own phone number. And I have 2 other emails attached to it. So shall it be an asshole, I can still access it, which is great. I moved the thingy over there. But I haven't really played Steam since I re-downloaded it on my computer after my computer hard drive crashed. And the hard drive crashed, which is why I can't access my old Steam account, because when it crashed, it logged me out and I didn't have that information saved, and I wasn't logged in on my phone or anything. I have Steam on my phone. I have Steam on a couple other devices here, and then I have Steam on my laptop. So shall I kick me out of one, I'm at least 2 or 3 other places backed up. But I had like I caught a gold slime. I'm sorry, that's like supposedly supposed to be really hard to do, but I managed to do it. I think I don't have any badges here. I do have badges on Steam. I shouldn't probably be talking about it in this video. I'll probably talk about it on my actual channel made for games, under the games folder. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end this video because I do want to do a Minecraft video tonight, if at all possible, because I've been promising to do one for a while now, and I haven't gotten to doing it yet, so I'm sorry. But I'm gonna end this video here, and I'll get back to you. The other video channel is under my name, but my gaming name, it's the same over all gaming platforms except for Steam, because it wouldn't let me use my old name. So my account name is the same name, but my profile name is different, if that makes sense. Like my account name is sours_, or my profile name is the same, but my account name is different. Because the other account name was soursangel, one word. My profile name on this one is the same thing, soursangel, one word, but to log in, I have to use sours_angel, because it wouldn't let me use the other one because it was taken by me and just wouldn't log in. And I mean, I know my password. I only use, not saying how many passwords I use, but I know my password. I use very few passwords, and I just minorly alter them, and each password I only alter up to 3 ways, and I tried every password every way, and it said I was wrong. So I'm pretty sure I know my fucking password. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna end this video here so I can go ahead get Minecraft going for them. I do not know if there will be a video of me on Minecraft or not. Highly doubt it, because I'm actually gonna get into detached camera that I'm gonna set right here on my desk for gaming when I'm on the computer. I've got to get a gamer's headset. David has 3 gamer's headset, but he uses 1 for his laptop and 2. He has 3. 1 for his laptop and 2 for his PS4. He has the 2 he uses for his PS4 is because his one of the headphones, you have to attach a plug-in for the headphones and then a plug-in for the mic. The mic is shit, so he uses just the headphones on that one and the mic on the other one, which headphones are shit. So he has like a bunch of shit hooked up to his PlayStation. So I've got some iPhone headset. I'll probably use that so y'all can hear me better through the video. I might do an audio overlay. I don't know if the actual game will record my voice during a game recording. I haven't really looked into it. I'll probably Google it so I don't waste time doing anything. I will be getting software editing eventually, but like I said, right now these videos are all 100% unedited. I can't really see right now without my glasses. I mean, I can see and I can read, but it hurts my eyes and it gives me a headache. So I'm getting contacts soon because, like I said, with this glasses on, it gets kind of glary depending on the location and the brightness and all that. So I will be getting contacts for just the vlogs. But like I said, I'm gonna end this video here. I said that 4 times now. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh, she's got a mouse trap. Fuck. Cinder, come here. Hey! Drop it. Thank you. You can go play now. You can't get that mouse trap back. Diablo will run away and she'll follow, so he's not allowed out. Cinder! 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 Hey! Cinderella, I got a stick! Idiot. Sit. Cinder! Hey! Cinder, sit! Go get it! Give it. Go get it. Really? I don't got it. I threw it. You got a stick? I'm not taking that inside. Last time I brought a stick home, you and Diablo tore it up all over my rug. Carpet, whatever. Y'all missed it. She was running around like a bullet shot out of a gun earlier. Ugh. Cinderella, come back. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Don't want her running out there. See, I'm learning my service dog stuffs. At least the basics. At least the basics. Hey. Don't go too far. You go pop a squat? No? No squat popping? You are popping a squat. That's sexy. I'm not gonna watch that. Ooh, that doesn't look good. You're all done. Shit.